Hi. Hi, everybody. Yes, I'm here, barefaced and all. I'm getting ready to put on my makeup, but I also wanted to talk to y'all and go live at the same time. So, y'all hit that like button. Yes, we're getting ready to get into some tea. So, what is the tea, you ask? It's not really new tea. It's just tea that never cools down. It's just tea that never cools off. It's just tea that always will be because I am me. So, y'all, I'm not going to be able to read your questions if you pay because I'm going to be doing my makeup and talking. So, I am sorry in advance. I'm just letting y'all know it ain't a good time. But thank you. If you want to just donate to be nice, I'll appreciate that too. So the tea. Why do you have so many haters? I don't know. Why do people say all these bad things about you online, girl? Because they ain't me. Okay, that's because they're not me, right? It's okay. I really don't mind. I understand certain levels of thinking. People who don't have a lot. Well, there's a saying: poor people talk about other people. Wealthy people, rich people talk about ideas. So it's only normal for Pygmishas and Bob Bonettas and Dusty's and Bob the Builders to want to talk about me. It is natural. So it's okay. It's perfectly fine. The reason why I don't mind is because I know it is human nature. When you live in a certain level of poverty, you don't have anything else but gossip. Gossip gets you through the day, makes you feel better about your life, even though it's not going as you want it to. To talk about someone else's life makes you feel like you're not so bad. So I understand. I don't mind that. The thing that does make me more concerned is that there are people blogging about my life on Christmas Day. They're online on Christmas Day, December 25th. And this is sad because I saw the date. Like, you really up here on Christmas Day making a blog about SheRaSeven. Did you get anything for Christmas? Are you the Grinch's sister? Do you look like the Grinch? Is that why you're up here on Christmas Day starting a vlog, a negative vlog? And like, I didn't even see it until this morning, like, because I don't go and Google myself. But sometimes my kids Google me because kids are kids, and they'll come show me, and I'm like, oh, y'all know my haters make you greater, baby. Y'all know them haters make you greater. And so they said, Mommy, you're famous. Look. I said, girl, I know. I'm not really famous, but they think it's hilarious that people are blogging about their mother on Christmas Day when they were opening gifts and celebrating and things like that. So they said, these people must be really desperate, Mommy, or they must be obsessed with you. I'm like, girl, I know why they so obsessed with me. I don't really know. But you know what? Yeah, talk about not having a life. If all I had was free internet connection, I guess I'd be blogging about people too. But the tea is, some of the trolls still watch my channel, but they don't like me, or they watch my channel, but they go over there and talk about me. It's just exactly why people ask me, why don't you ever have a meet and greet? Why won't you ever do this and do that? Because I know people and they're very predictable. And it's sad, but poverty-minded people will get out of poverty when they start talking about ideas instead of other people. You see, all that time that people spend on those vlogs, they could have been starting an online business. They could have been reading a book. They could have been getting in shape so that they can get the man that they want. Because I go on there and I click on a lot of these people's photos, and they're no photos. There's like cartoons of, or icons or something like that. Very seldom will you see a photo and it's not even them. It's a celebrity. Thank you. Thank you, Portia. Your mom gossips on your spirituality. Well, whatever. I don't gossip because like I could be using that time to make money. And then people's like, well, why is she always trying to start businesses if her husband has all this money, da 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 da, and blah 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 blah. Probably because I learned from him, and I learned how to get my own money too, so I can teach my kids how to get their money too, so that they don't have to be online on Christmas Day talking about people they can't be. That's probably why. And then I've read, oh, why does she have her business on Poshmark? Her husband can't afford a decent website. Yeah, I'm live. Why, you need to get in here? Okay. And then they're saying, oh, well, first of all, Poshmark has a lot of people on there. So it's free advertisement, number one. Number two, you get $10 if you use my code when you join, which is LPADUA. And you can spend it anywhere you want. You don't have to spend it on my store. So, and also they do the printing out. You can print out shipping on their website. You don't have to do any of this on your own. It's all in one place. They keep track of all your money. So you don't have to do all that extra stuff. So it's easier for me since I have 3 other businesses online. Plus, when my kids get older, I'm going to hand it over to them and that'll be their store. And I don't have to change any legal documents or anything because it's on Poshmark, you see. Ideas. If you had sat and thought about that, people on Chapstick Alley, you're right. You might be in a better position. I plan to give that business to my children when they get into teenagers. They won't have to work at McDonald's like half those people on Chapstick Alley. They won't have to go and punch a clock, baby. Okay. They won't have to do any of those things because their mom will just give them a business. Thank you, Samantha. On my level up game now that my provider always makes fun of the girl lose weight, sprinkle. Thank you. Lose weight. I can't help you unless you help yourself. And then, thanks for the donation. Then, I also read, oh, she's fat. Yeah, I'm fat. I could lose weight and gain weight, but at least I can also make money and have someone pay my bills. You see, at the same time, they can't get either. They can't do either because, it's sad that if you can't, succeed, you start tearing other people down, which is exactly why so many people are broke because they keep tearing each other down. Because these, like, if you go and look, it's not anybody else but people that are mad because they can't level up. They're all pygmishas, upset, living in poverty. I'm actually making a blog about it, so y'all can go catch up on it. And it's going to be very funny. It's going to be full of satire. Y'all know my crazy sense of humor. They said, well, if she has so much money, why does she dress up? And why she use all these average products? Am I supposed to use Chanel toilet paper? Am I supposed to shop at high-end stores every time? I mean, I'm a normal person. And even if I was rich, thank you, Tierra Loves, even if I was super rich, you think I'd go shopping? I'd be shopping online. Like, oh no, I can't be out with the commodos. Send my things up when they arrive. I am not a millionaire yet, baby, yet. Dated millionaires, talk to millionaires on a daily basis. But I'm smart because I'm learning from them. You see, just like I can learn from anybody, just like I can learn from haters. I learned that wasting time talking about other people means losing time getting money. Hello from Chicago. Love your videos. Gracias. Thank you, Coach Chip Girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And some of these are men. Some of these people are gay men Obviously, some of them, not all of them. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pygmalions on there. But I was like more concerned about the dude that like, you watch my channel so you can get a sugar daddy? But he was brave enough to show his picture. And, I can tell him right now that you're a little too old to get a sugar daddy, sir. See, it's different with men. Sugar daddies don't want old sugar baby dudes, okay? Okay. You're a little too old, sir. You need to be a sugar daddy, but if you don't have enough money. And some people be in denial. No, sir. No, sir. You are not the prize, Antipor. You ain't gonna be nobody's sugar baby, sir. You might be somebody's sugar daddy if you can get your money up. But that's all we got for you here. I'm just keeping it real. And when you tell people things, when you keep it real, you will face a lot of adversity, which is why I have a lot of haters, because I keep it real. I tell people exactly what other people are scared to tell them. I tell people exactly what other people are embarrassed to say to them, I tell people things that other channels on YouTube are afraid to say because of, oh my gosh, that's not right. I don't care. I'm here to help you live your best life, not to coddle you and back into the life you don't want. You see? And, I would rather do that and have people get the results that they desire and be mad at me, but then thank me later, than to tell them what they want to hear and have them get nowhere fast. Yeah, nowhere fast. So it doesn't bother me. And people are always concerned about how much money I have, how much money. Thank you, Giselle. Good provider, but likes to pick on me. What to do? Girl, don't ignore him. I don't care if he's providing. Who cares? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, who cares? Take the money, fast and go, like Beyonce said. Girl, I wouldn't listen to him as long as he's paying. You're the prize. Remember that always. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, people that are always upset at other people for telling them what they don't want to hear, maybe they need to listen harder. Maybe they need to listen more, because you wouldn't be mad if you had your stuff together. Whoever, is vlogging about me on Christmas Day and night and New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day and all the holidays where they probably spent alone. Okay. So y'all have to really understand that how much money I make is not your business. If I want to tell you, maybe I will, but that's really none of y'all's business. I can guarantee you, anybody on that chapstick alley, I make more money than them. Okay, so that should help them feel better or worse. I don't know. So anybody on that chapstick alley, if you're watching, I make more money than you and your mama. Okay, put together. There you go. And that's just my money, not James's money. So, yes, I teach women to marry up and get money from men so that they can make their own money. You don't have to go to the bank. You don't have to take out student loans if you want to go to school. You don't have to borrow and then worry about paying somebody back. You could just get it from the man and be like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that money. Now I can start my own business and do whatever I want to do. Or you go shop, or you go on vacation, or you could do all of the above. But the point is, y'all, a lot of these haters really think I'm supposed to be walking around in high heel shoes and fur slippers, drinking out of chalices every day with my Chanel on. I'm better than you. I'm bougie. I don't go shop at Dollar Tree. No. I like to go to the expensive store and pay 10 times as much for the item. That's how I stay rich. Okay. Oh, why doesn't she wear this and why does she wear that? Because who am I going to wear it for? James? My kids? People I don't know? Yeah, okay, so I put on a $400 dress for y'all today and my Chanel necklace for you guys so that the haters can feel like I matter. So this is for them since they want to be so upset. Anyway, the tea is sad. And a lot of them will talk about your children too. It's pretty pathetic when a grown adult, will talk about someone's kids. Child, ooh, just no wonder they broke. Honestly, my kids laugh at those comments. Yeah, they read them, baby. My kids read them comments. They read them and laugh, and they make jokes about the people that are writing them. Like, ooh. Okay. It's true. Like my kids are just like me. They're like, gosh. So yeah, my kids read them comments. They Google me more than I Google myself. You said that's horrible. Girl, my kids are like just like me. They'll be laughing. Look at Pick Misha trying to troll. That's what they'll say. They already know what it is. They already know what it is. And I tell them all the time, I was like, you know what? How many people do you go online and troll on Christmas Day? Nobody. Why? Because I have other things to do. Exactly, baby. These are lonely, desperate, sad people that have nothing else to do. And this is how they survive their day and feel okay about, their own life. They say, oh, okay, I see. Yes. I'm the reason they wake up in the morning. I'm actually helping them. They have no other reason to wake up but to see what I'm doing. So, I give them a reason to wake up the next day. And I appreciate them talking about me because they could be talking about anybody else. They could be talking about Beyonce. They could be talking about Sierra. They could be talking about Rihanna, but they wake up and think of me first. And they talk about me. So I guess I feel honored in a way. They wake up on Christmas morning thinking about me. Christmas morning thinking about me. Like I'm Santa. So that's an honor, I didn't see many people posting on Rihanna or Beyonce on Chapstick Alley on Christmas morning. So I feel honored. Yeah, I love it. I'm on their mind. But it keeps you relevant. It keeps you understanding. It also keeps you like wondering it also keeps you wondering, why do people focus on other people when they could be focusing on their own lives and improving it for the better? If I spent that much time vlogging about someone else, I would be broke. Thank you, Gaming with AJ. Have you old videos got flagged? Someone flagged my videos, son's video for gaming channel. I feel like someone who's hating. Girl, sir, I don't. Gaming with AJ. Okay. Nope. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. If you curse in your videos, and if you curse a lot in your videos and there's violence in it, YouTube is now shutting those down. So can't curse in your videos and keep them up or monetized or to a specific target audience. So I've never really cursed in my videos, so I never had to really worry about that. So I don't know if they're cursing or if there's too much violence in it. Perhaps that could be why. Or it could be copyright. I don't know if they're playing music. So, whatever. Good luck. Hopefully you can get someone to review them, the videos, and ask why they were taken down. Oh. So yeah, everybody, the T on me is not as important as the T on you. If I Google your name, what will I find? You know what I'm saying? Will I find businesses? Will I find anything that's profitable? Will I find anything that's honorable about you? See? With the good comes the bad. With the good comes the bad. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand any of the things that I talk about, obviously, on a lot of people that are haters. The point is, if you need a better life, stop focusing on people and focus on yourself and ideas. Or people with ideas. You need to hang around them instead of other gossipers who don't have a life either. Because 3 people, 4 people, 5 people with no life equal a group of people with no life. And a group of children with no life parents who have an example of not having a life. Okay? Don't let my kids pass you up, baby. In about 4 years, don't let my kids pass you up in the finances. Y'all still gonna be on Lipstick Alley. And my kids gonna be out earning all those haters. And then they're gonna have to feel real dumb about that time. Real dumb. Okay, like super dumb. And I will let y'all know. Oh, congratulations, Layla. You've made it to 6 figures. While the Chapstick Alley people are still at 4 figures. Congratulations. Y'all go get my I Bring Nothing to the Table eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh. Y'all gotta go get that Level Up Cosmetics on Poshmark, baby. Yes, Poshmark. Yeah, the Chapstick Alley. Girl, if you want to laugh, if you want to hear some lies and gossip about anybody, who's anybody, go to Chapstick Alley and look at all the Pygmishas and Bonettas get upset at the life they don't have. Okay. And try to and zoom in on them pictures and look and see why they're so mad. I'm like, dang, I'd be mad too. I'm glad I'm not them. I'm gonna call my mom and thank her for not raising me to be like that. Mom, thank you so much. For what? For not raising me to be a pygmisha and of poverty mind. I appreciate that. Oh, you're welcome. My mom's an entrepreneur, so she passed that entrepreneur spirit on to me. And just by her example, examples are very important to children. It's not what you say. It's not what you talk about. It's what you do. Okay, because they want to see that in action. They want to see if it's successful for real, not just your gossip and mouth talking. They want to see some real results, And if your kids can't see real results, then they have no example in you as a parent. So, like I suggest doing instead of talking. A lot of people like to gossip. But I feel like that gossip time could have been idea time or brainstorming time or What type of business do I want to start time? Or what stocks should I invest in time? It could have been that. And instead, it was, let's gossip about some random person we'll never meet ever. So, it could have been something else. And, everybody has choices to make in their lives, and they choose the wrong ones, and they end up in a place that they don't want to be, and they wonder why. Okay. That's why, baby, because you over there talking about people when you should be talking about how to get you something to better your life. You think all the billionaires of the world sit around and gossip about other people? No, they're too busy trying to figure out their next move, their next event, their next business, their next investment, or they're enjoying the fruits of their labor, and they don't really care about what other people are doing because they have something to do themselves. So I'm addressing this because I feel that people thrive on negative information. And if you're going to get negative information from somewhere, even if it's not true, at least understand why it's being put out. It's being put out because, if people like to talk about you, oh, you're not all that, but you're not even half of what I am. So what does that make you? Right? You're not all that. You don't have this. You don't have that. But what do you have, baby? I never said I was all that, except for to James. I told James I was all that. He believed it. But I never told y'all I'm all that. I just tell y'all how to get a bag, how to scam a man, and how to not have to work. I never said, oh, I'm better than you. I'm rich. I'm important. You're nobody. I've never said that. Okay? Never. But maybe that's how they feel about themselves, not about me, because I don't say that. I never said that. Y'all go get my brushes too. Y'all live a little cosmetic brushes. Yeah, Chapstick Alley, girl. Chapstick Alley. Chapstick Alley. And then you have people that want to use my name in their videos and say negative things about me for views. That's fine, I don't really care, but I understand. I would have picked someone else with more subscribers though, if you're gonna be trying to get views. Just saying, there's people with more subscribers than me, and you could have gotten more views. And y'all, I really don't take any of that stuff on Lipstick Alley personally. Most of those people are jealous or envious and like to start lies and rumors and post up people's stuff and then doctor up documents and stuff. Girl, how do they have time to do all of this? And who paid them to do it? Because I don't know. I know I'm getting paid to even talk about them, but they don't get paid to talk about me. Right. They don't get paid to talk about me, but I get paid to talk about whatever I choose. Which is strange because you would think if they're going to spend that much time, energy, and effort into something, they would be getting paid for it. But sadly, they don't. You have to go wake up early, clock in, ask their boss for permission to go pee when they got to go to the bathroom, but then to come home and talk about me. I mean, it may be something that they use to distress or, relax. I don't know. But if I can help you get through your Christmas day because you have something to focus on instead of being depressed, I really don't mind. You could talk about me as long as, it keeps you going. I don't mind. So my kids don't care either. They just laugh at y'all. Thank you, Jade Brown. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, it's always a hater. If there's no haters, you can't be greater. And people are always laughing and talking about how I married an older guy, whatever. Okay, and I bet y'all wish I had y'all an old man now. What them young dudes doing for y'all? Asking y'all for money? How you doing? They asking y'all for some money now? They have to go back home to mother. You have to dip into them savings. You know? So I just teach people how to get the bag. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. And I shouldn't have to. And that's also why a lot of poor people stay poor, because as soon as they get their income tax check back, they off to the mall and buying expensive items and then poor in 2 weeks. I don't know how to make my rent this month. I might be homeless next month, but I got me my Chanel. I got me my Louis. Okay. Meanwhile, people are purchasing stocks, businesses, inventory with their anything that they get back. They're investing back into themselves, which is why they get more money. So I also try to teach people how to think financially more responsible, because a lot of people's parents didn't teach them that. They just taught them how to gossip and stay broke and keep grinding. So I also teach about that as well. But it seems as if, people are still wanting to follow the bad example of repeating the cycle of poverty over and over and over. Because, poverty just doesn't start with financial thing. It starts with what you talk about, what you entertain, how you spend your time and energy. So in case you've fallen guilty to that and you want to get better, stop talking about people and start thinking of ideas, and start talking with people that discuss ideas instead of other people that they will never, ever meet and who will never know their name, because those people are talking about other people that matter more to them than ending the cycle of poverty or doing better in life or passing on something to their kids. So to me, I feel sad for those people, because it's like they're so asleep, they're so backwards in their thinking, that it's going to take about 5 more generations, hopefully not that many, but it's going to take a few more generations for their family to start thinking different, if that's who their parents are. I just wish their kids the best. Thank goodness for YouTube. So, if their parents couldn't teach them better, maybe I can. Maybe their kids will come find my channel and come learn what their parents don't understand. Okay. They'll thank me later. Y'all like my my palette? Y'all go get that, okay? I just look like, oh, thank you. I try to look cute. So now I must add the contour to my cheekbone so that it can look extra. Did I put on? I don't even think did I put on? Did I put on my Fenty? I don't remember. Oops. Don't want to put this stuff on. Thank you. Gotta have something to. I don't remember. Did I put this on? I'm getting distracted. Okay. Yeah. But just so you guys know, it does not bother me at all. That stuff has been up for years and years. There's new posts, of course, but that stuff has been up for years from jealous people. And you're always gonna have to deal with that if you put yourself out there and your business out there and all that. You're always gonna have to deal with that, because people always hate on what they can't achieve instead of trying to learn from it and then go and do it themselves. If they're too lazy to do it or too scared to do it, they have to talk about other people who are doing it, because they wouldn't have anything to talk about if those people weren't doing anything, So I feel that It's just their way of coping with the life that they have brought upon themselves. And so I don't even be mad at them. I'm just like, you know, if I was broke and looking like that, I might be talking about SheRaSeven too if I wasn't SheRaSeven. Who knows? Maybe I'd be mad too. But that's why I can't really be upset at those people because they don't have anything else. They don't have anything else. They don't have any good role models. They don't have any good friends to talk about ideas with. All they have is other low level, poverty minded, gossipy friends. Thank you, lovely life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lockdown 2020, level up 2020. Yep, that's what it equals. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, you know, if people are mad at me for just living and being online and telling people how to get a bag, well, they're not really mad at me. They're just mad at themselves and their own situation and their own lack. They're not mad at me. So I don't even take it personally. My kids even laugh at them. They're like, it must be real, real sad on Christmas Day blogging. It's like, you know, I'm glad I don't have to live like that, Mom. I'm glad you don't either, baby. So you said, what got you is you got you an old guy? You got you an old guy? Olivia, good for you. Yeah, and then like they were talking about Jane, they were talking about my kids, they were talking about everybody, but they weren't talking about themselves. They didn't have nothing positive to say about themselves. They didn't say, oh, well, guess what? I started my own business, or guess what? I got me a man, and guess what? I got some jewelry for Christmas. They weren't saying any of that. They were so concerned with us. You know, it's funny. Posted my Instagram picture of my family Christmas picture. It was public though because it's on Instagram. But I'm like, okay, where's yours? Why don't you post yours? Oh wait, you don't have one. Oh wait, your electricity's out. Thank you, Tara Grace. Love your content, Shira. Do you have tips for keeping your man infatuated with you after marriage? Yeah, look good. Do what I do every day. Look, get up, makeup, look good, put some cute clothes on, smell good, ask for help all the time for everything. Can you open this jar, honey? But don't be all up on them. Only come over there and talk to them every once in a while. Don't be all up on them. Let them miss you in the mirror. You see, James came a knocking, and I said, I'm live. Bye. Go over there. And when I'm done, I'll go see what he wanted. And he'll be like, oh, I didn't want anything. I'll get him there later. You know, when you're not all up on somebody, it makes them want you more. So don't be all up on them. Oh, girl, let them be all up on you. All up on you. Okay, now I gotta put this powder on. Yeah. And you know, a lot of things that I say, a lot of people don't agree with. You don't have to agree with it, baby. No one is going to agree with 100% of anything anybody says. I don't care if you agree with me or not. But, you know, because there's a lot of things that people say that I don't agree with, but I don't go and make blogs on them. I don't go and make videos on them. I don't go and talk about them on Christmas Day, or I don't talk about nobody's kids. You know why? Because I think I'm smart enough or intelligent enough to understand that not everybody has the same opinion, and they never will. And so it doesn't bother me one bit because I'm going to do what I'm going to do anyway. See? So when people live life being told what to do and follow instructions well, they get upset when someone has a different opinion and they want to argue with you. There is no argument. Do what you're going to do. Good luck to you, you know? It's just as simple as that. So there is no even need to argue if no one really cares what you do. I don't know you. I don't care what you do. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Y'all, I'm using my Fenty Beauty powder and honey. Right. Yes. And I think people live vicariously through other people's lives, which they shouldn't do. You shouldn't do that unless they are a positive role model that you can emulate and improve your life. You shouldn't focus on people that you don't agree with. You shouldn't focus on people who you can't emulate or follow by example, because you're just wasting your time being upset and living in a lower level of thinking. When you could be actually following somebody who you agree with and making steps forward. Thank you, Lisa B. Sprinkle, 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 girl. Keep doing you, honey. Thank you. There are other YouTubers that might preach pick Mishahood. There are other YouTubers that might preach, Barbara the Builderhood, where you can actually follow them and feel good about yourself and the path that you chose. Just because you come upon, someone's channel who does not think like that does not mean you have to change your entire life. This just is for those women who are not wanting to live that lifestyle. It's not for everybody. Some women love to work and build up men. Some women don't. So if you are one of those women, if you were one of those women and you still are one of those women, don't be upset at me because I'm not one of those women. Go find someone that can make you feel good about the situation that you're already in. Because I'm never going to agree with some of those, ideas. And that's fine. We can have difference of opinion, but still be cool. Because I have so many women that say, well, I used to be a Barbara the Builder and I feel bad now because I found your channel. But why? You felt good when you make that decision. Don't take anything I say personally. It's just, that's not for me. It's not for me. Just like some people don't like dating older men. It's not for them. So they don't need to do it. When things are for you, you know it. And you, oh yeah, this is some good advice. I'm going to follow it so I can, I can do what I need to do in life. Some people, it's not going to work for them. And to go and start vlogs on ideas that are not going to work for you because you don't agree with it is a total waste of time. That would be like me starting a vlog on something that I never planned to do, never wanted to do, and never considered doing in the first place. It's a total waste of time. Why would I sit there and vlog about something I had no plans on ever doing in the first place? It's kind of dumb if you really think about it. So if people like to waste time and energy, hey, at least waste it on getting some money. Not me, because I'm getting my money. Are you getting yours? That's the question. No, nothing set me off. I understand that people like negative news. I understand this. People love negativity. They thrive on it because it makes them feel good about whatever situation that they have that's not like they want it to be going. If I come on here with good news, people aren't going to really be interested. That's why I never tell y'all nothing until it's done. And it's not y'all in particular. It's just in general, I don't do that. It's a practice that a lot of people practice because of, low-level thinkers. It's a lot of people that don't tell you what they're doing until it's already done. They're not talkers, they're doers. So that's why, I start to do vlogs for you guys because y'all asked me to do vlogs. Oh, please do a vlog for me. Oh, we want to see this, we want to see that. And oh yeah, I made 2 of them. They're not really that advanced yet because we're on quarantine and we can't really do nothing. So I thought I could practice during the quarantine, making little vlogs and things, so that when we are released from the prison of quarantine, they'll be more exciting, of course. Like right now, all I can do is go to Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Dollar Tree. Like I can't do nothing for real. I mean, I could go in my backyard and spin around and pretend I'm on a movie or something, but like there's nothing much to do. So I just want to talk to you guys about that. So my vlogs will be getting more interesting, of course, because when this quarantine lifts, that's going to be very interesting. Go out and see what's going on. And I do what I do to help people in the best way that I can. Thank you. The reality of fitness, peace, and many blessings. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I do what I do to help people. Like I don't wish bad upon anybody, even the haters. I don't wish bad upon it. I wish that they would get it together and be greater, so they don't have to be haters. Wishing bad on a hater just makes it worse because they're going to want to take that anger out on somebody. And it might not be me. It might be somebody that lives with them. It might be their kid. Who is that, Sasha? No. Layla, I'm live, baby. Oh, you look cute. What you got on? You looking cute. Girl, where you get that shirt from? Did I buy that? Layla looking cute. She's growing up so fast. Yeah, so like I wouldn't want them taking it out on anybody. I'd rather them take it out on me on Chapstick Alley than to take it out on someone else who really don't, have any idea why their parents are upset all the time. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, those abuse victims, because like Rihanna was raising money for, domestic violence at home during the quarantine. Some people are getting abused because their parents are a mess. And so, Layla grew up. And so now, like, when you have stress, when you're mad, when money is short, a lot of stuff will get on your nerves and you might take it out on the wrong person. So I don't mind being that punching bag online. I don't mind being that for people who need it. I don't mind being your therapy. But because I love kids. I wouldn't want you hurting your own because you have no outlet. So go ahead, go ham, go hard on it. Just make sure it's worth it. Just make sure that time is not better spent somewhere else. If it's your therapy, I understand, but it shouldn't be. You know what my therapy is? Reading, coming up with new ideas, talking to y'all sometimes, like, hey, how y'all doing? It's something positive. And that's why life keeps going in a positive direction, because I do things that are positive, not negative. You're attracting more negative things the more you talk about negative things, you see? So by you talking about me is making your life actually worse, not better. You might feel better temporarily about your current situation, but when you wake up the next day, it's probably even worse because you did not spend time thinking about your own problems to solve them. So I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now I gotta put some highlighter on. Right. Yes, and this is another thing when I tell y'all to stop caring so much. Just stop caring. Stop caring. Who cares? My friends talk about me now that I've leveled up, my coworkers, my family. When you stop caring about what other people have to say about you, that's when you will truly be free and start thriving in doing and living your best life because you don't need their approval. You never did in the first place. You thought you did, but you never did. You see, you never needed their approval, and you may never get it. But what you can get is more successful. You can get a man. You can get somebody to take care of you. You can get the life you want. That's what you can get if you focused on it instead of what they think about you. So, this is also like, kind of a video to help people that have a similar issue with themselves or the people that are around them, family members, coworkers, whatever. Look, they're gonna talk trash about you whether you're doing good or bad. So just do what you want to do. Okay, and get your money. Uh-huh. hmm People just annoying and boring and glance at anyone being different. Yeah, they want to pull you back into the drone. The drone, like, okay, no, you can't level up. You have to stay a Pygmeisha so that we can raise our kids to be Pygmeishas together and walk around the store with bonnets on together forever. That's they want. They want to keep you down there. No, we have to stay in the, you know, in this level. We have to stay all in this tax bracket together. You can't get married to someone better than my Dusty. Oh no, you're not better than me. I'm smarter than you. I have 8 degrees, but I'm still in debt because I take care of a Dusty. Oh no, you can't level up on me. Okay. That's not really your friend anymore. Now that's your um, now that's your anchor. That's dead weight. It's not your friend no more. They stopped being your friend when they started seeing you rise on a higher level. And they try to drag you back down. So that's why a lot of people have to get away from certain people because the little progress that you have made, they're trying to take it away from you or make you feel guilty about it and start going backwards so they can feel better about their poor decisions in life. So I can't help them if they can't help themselves. I'm trying to see, should I put on liner today or just do lashes and mascara? I made you level up. Good. I hope that I can help more people than I can trigger. Because that's what my intentions are. I hope that I can help more people get the life they deserve instead of being upset about the life that they think I should have. I have to live my life. You have to live your life. And being concerned about my life does not help, your life at all. Not one bit. So, just think about that. You could be spending more time with your kids, yourself, leveling up, learning how to do makeup or whatnot, but y'all, typing and blogging about other people that you don't know. It's a waste of a lot of time and energy. Also, more tea. Okay, so let's switch topics. More tea. A lot of people think that I am bad because I teach women to get money and not to care. Like a lot of guys don't like the mug towel, whatever, the mediocre men, 4-figure men don't like me. Okay? But it doesn't, I want to talk about the 4-figure men. A lot of them like me though, but a lot of them don't like me because they are jealous at women, not just me, but women in general. A lot of men are actually jealous of women because of what we can get. Because of what we can get with little to no work. So the reality of fitness, you are doing God's work for all the beautiful ladies. Bless up, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you said they don't understand affluence, right? So, and I'm just a normal person. I don't need to use fancy words. I just say gold digger, get your money, girl. I don't have to use fancy words. I mean, I could, but then I couldn't let my true personality show through. I have to be truly acting and having like the videos that don't really show you my personal side. So I just talk in normal terms. Look, if you want some money, you want to live the lifestyle you like, do this, you know. Um, but men are like, men have to actually go out there and get it. They have to be somebody. They have to succeed. They have to have drive. Women do, but men really have to. And they see a woman just bat their eyelashes and, look cute and get something that they could never have. It makes them upset. Thank you, Shushy Wayne. How to get back from Tinder guys who ask, girl, I don't, if you on Tinder, that's what you're on Tinder for, because that's what they think you're on Tinder for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what they think you're doing on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? So stop meeting men online. Get out there in person. Get out there in person. Stop meeting men online. Wait for the quarantine. It's almost going to be lifted soon, and y'all could be using this time to level up and keep in touch with your other sugar daddies that you should have already had. Or finding other ways to talk to people. But yeah, I don't suggest any of that, because to me, that's what they're looking for, and that's what they think you're looking for. Anyway. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, the dudes that are jealous of women. Yeah, they're upset because their ex probably dumped them for somebody with more money, or left them, or made more money than them, and they were like, well, she's not happy and she's not satisfied with my income. She always wants more. They always want more. They always want more. Yeah, of course, then we want more. What you think? We want less? Oh, work less, honey. Earn less money, honey. We don't want much in life. You just sit down and relax and play your video games and be mediocre. Okay. What do they expect? Of course, we're supposed to want more. You're supposed to want more, honestly. And if you don't, why? Why you don't want more? Why you don't want to be better? That's a question for yourself. What cut off your ambition? Like, what was it that shut it down? Right? What shut your ambition down? So a lot of people need to think about that. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do liner today. I'm gonna just do some lashes. Leveling up my wardrobe is so costly. Well, then, if you don't see the same people every day, like if you're going on dates, you can wear the same thing. Just clean it, Or you can shop thrift, or you could, you'll find other ways to. You can shop, discount or whatnot. Yeah. So, yeah, do what you gotta do. Trying to find some matching lashes. Do what you wanna do. There ain't no rules, it's up to you. Yeah, y'all like my MJ? I don't think I want to wear these. So, sign up for shopping clubs. Okay. That's a good idea. Shopping clubs. Sell your old clothes on Poshmark. Get money, buy new clothes. Somebody wants your old clothes, maybe. They're still in good shape or some type of name brand, they might want them. They might say, "Oh, I'll take those." You sell a lot of your old stuff, you can get paid and buy some new stuff. A lot of people do that a lot of people who do like shopping hauls on their YouTube channels and stuff or buy a lot of clothes. They they don't want to waste their money by throwing it away when it goes out of style or when they don't want it anymore. So they go on Poshmark or like one of those type of places and they sell it. And then they make more money to buy more clothes or just to put in their bank account. So, I mean, be smart about that. Get you some money. Okay, I found some lashes. Thank you, Nala. I'm with a man who is a good provider but has fat stomach. It grosses me out. Make me not want to be intimate with. Girl, close your eyes. Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Girl, you better turn off the lights. Light a candle. Girl. You better put on some Big Papa and start. I love it when you call me Big Papa. You better put on some Rick Ross. Okay. You might feel skinny standing next to him, Gurgles. You know what? If somebody had a fat stomach and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, ooh, I feel skinny. I feel good about myself. Look at that. So, at least it ain't your stomach. How about that? Girl, he paid all your bills to deal with that stomach, girl. Hi, sir. What do you spend your money on? I have to pay women to deal with this stomach. How are you? If you think if you had a 6-pack, he would be paying you? Just think about it for 2 seconds. Think if you had a 6-pack, he'd be dealing with you? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I mean, I try to keep it real, and I try to tell y'all what I think. There's put on some music with fat people singing. I don't know. I like this lash. No, I just have to hold it because it's not magnetic. It's actually glued. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. Y'all know, like, what am I going to say? Imagine somebody else. Yeah. Turn off the lights. Take a shot. Tequila. Put on Big Papa. Put on Rick Ross. Put on Fat Joe. Whoever you like. She better rub that belly and get paid. Or pretend he Buddha, the fat Buddha, and rub his belly and be like, oh, the prosperity. You're a lot of incense. Give him, put a bowl of fruit down next to him, girl. We'll do what you gotta do. Anywho, put this other eyelash on. And like people that will talk about you and talk about your man or your fat man's belly or your husband or your boyfriend that's providing for you, they'll be the first in line to try to steal them when you ain't around. Okay? It's like all them desperate chicks on Chapstick Alley, if they ever had a chance to talk to James, meet James, they would try to steal him. Even if James not their type, even if James is not appealing to them, they will still try to get him. You know why? Because there's nobody doing what James is doing in their lives. Okay? Now that's some tea. And there's nobody in Pick Misha's life doing what, you know, somebody's sugar daddy is doing for her friend in their life. So, you know. Right. People are crazy, but that's how they deal with their current life situations. A lot of people are actually mentally unwell, and that's how they choose to deal with things. Instead of fixing the problem, they'll focus on something else that doesn't matter to escape from the problem. I always like to address the solution and not focus on the problem. And that's a better way to, move ahead. Instead of ignoring it or focusing on the problem, I'd be focusing on the solution and moving on. People can't do that because no one taught them how. And it's sad because that's what I do. It's sad that people who want to hate on me should be learning from me instead. Or learning from somebody else. At least if they don't want to learn from me, they need to learn it from someone else. Um, just so that they can move on. Mm-hmm. There. I feel like a princess now. I feel like I'm supposed to feel because I'm leveled up. I feel like I'm all extra now. By the way, y'all, these are my level up lashes. The ones that you glue on, just level up cosmetics lashes. They're not the magnetic kind. Yeah. So cute, right? I don't think I'm going to do a lot of liner today. I'm going to look innocent and young and youthful. Thank you, Erica. Hey, Pisces twin, so fabulous. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Hold on, let me get my bougie cup so I can be bougie for y'all. Even though I want to drink out of this one more, I have to be extra for the people who think I'm supposed to be extra. Mm-hmm. But I don't mind, though. I don't mind. So now I need some blush. Y'all, I usually do this type of video where I sit and talk with y'all on my beauty channel, a Shira Star. And so y'all like this type of interaction, y'all go subscribe over there too. Hey, that way I don't have to put like my makeup stuff all on one channel because some people don't really care, and then some people, did you do a tutorial on that look? So sometimes it's on my other channel. I used to think Doja Cat was ghetto, but she about her bag, so I love her now. Some people have, I looked at her, how she used to look before. She didn't wear that pink hair before. She was just normal. Normal didn't work for her. She had to figure it out. Try other things. She had to take risks. It might not be something you can wear out, but she's in the entertainment business. She has to catch attention. So, someone sent me a Cash App. Let me see. Thank you. Jeanette. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My Cash App's in my description bar right down there. Or some of y'all know already. But yeah, she had to do what she had to do to get noticed. And that's what she did. I'm pretty sure she does not wake up wishing that, oh, I wish I could wear a pink wig. And, I'm sure she wished she could be famous for what she normally wanted to look like when she first started in the business. But sometimes you have to compete with whoever else is there, and you got to get your bag. It doesn't mean that's what you truly desire, but you desire the bag. So just like when I tell a lot of women, look, you might need to throw a wig on top of it, get your bag, go home and take your wig off. It's the same thing. Thank you, single mama Melissa Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for that generous donation. I appreciate that. See, a lot of women get mad when I say put on a wig, do your hair like this, A, B, C, and D, or do what you want to do, because they don't agree with it. Of course, not everyone is going to agree with it, but if it's going to get you a bag faster and you have to put in less work, then why wouldn't you make it easier on yourself? And then when you get home, or when you go out with your friends, or when just chilling with whoever that you're not trying to get a bag from, to look like you always look, or look how you want to look. A lot of women don't understand this. Like, well, Sierra wears it. Well, Beyonce didn't wear any of that while she was dating and trying to get the ring. Sierra didn't look like how she looks sometimes until she got married and had some kids. Okay, because you can do that afterwards and get away with it, right? And then we have people like Diva. Who's this? Who's probably the one who was vlogging about me on Christmas Day, crying in her ramen noodle cup. But then you have people like that spreading lies. Like, if I was single, baby, and I wasn't married, I would have a line of people trying to marry me. Okay, unlike you. And see, look, James makes $72,000 a year. Girl in his sleep. Okay, in his sleep. How you doing? Do you really think somebody like me would be married to somebody that made 4 figures, or that 5 figures? I don't know, but interesting concept. See, that's all they have to do. They only have gossip. They don't have anything else. They got a man. They don't have anything to call their own. If you Google their name, nothing pops up but a sorry Facebook with like 50 people on there, that half of them they relatives. See, nothing is popping up, but it's okay. As long as it keeps them going and saves them money in therapy, I don't mind. Therapy gets expensive. Shoot. If their medication makes them do that, so be it. But all I have to say is, don't let my kids pass y'all up who are hating. Then y'all gonna look back and wonder where all the time went. Okay. Oh, well, you spent that on Chapstick Alley looking at my life when you should have been creating your own. Okay. Okay, Diva. Okay, Diva. Sure. Sure, Diva. Whatever makes you happy, whatever gives you pleasure in life, whatever helps you sleep at night and feel good about your poor decisions and sad existence, I support that. If you want that to be true, then it's true, baby. It's true. We will acknowledge you today, Diva. Diva, we believe you. It is true. Everything Diva says is 100% accurate. Now her life has purpose. She has completed her life's purpose. Are you happy, Diva? Your purpose is now complete. You have gotten me to admit that all that you say is the 100% truth. Now you can move on. Look, I sound like I'm talking to a ghost who won't transition to the other side on Ghost Hunters. Now you can move on to the other side of happiness, and you can go into the light or don't go into the light. You can reincarnate or whatever you got to do. You can move on. Yes. You can go. You can go. It's okay. You can let go. Girl, they be holding on to nothing, scraps. No wonder they can't find a good man, because they can't let go and move forward. They still probably trying to get their ex back from high school. But I loved you. Poor things. See, I can't even be mad at them because I know something wrong with them. It's like a mess. Um. So let me get this curly wand ready. Thank you, Mecca Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm 25, just starting to level up. Got to hurry, girl. Get your level up on you. You 25, you good. All you gotta do is just do it. All you gotta do it is just do it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you caught me live too, girl. Okay. Shira, how to deal with friends who text excessively? I just blocked a friend of 5 years who would always text about petty stuff. Do you think they do it on purpose to distract you from leveling up? I don't know. For me, I don't know, because I don't have friends that do that, and if they do, I just put them on ignore. I don't have no friends that do that though. If it were me, I would put it on ignore or like automatic text back, so they think you're talking to them, but you ain't. You know, like, oh, that's nice. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't deal with it because, it's a waste of my time. I'd be like, I'm busy right now. But see, a lot of people hold on to friendships like that because they fear being alone. So if y'all are growing apart, if you don't care about her petty life anymore, then just tell her, don't text me about all this stuff because I'm, busy. I don't have time for you to dump all your crap on me. If I wanted people to dump all their stuff on me, I would have gone to school to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist and get paid for this. If you're not paying me to dump all up on me, then I don't want you to dump on me. Okay? I am not your toilet. Oh my gosh. Good thing it didn't spill. My Fenty fell. My powder. So, people need to pay to dump on you. Okay? If they ain't paying, you ain't staying. How about that? Okay. Friends will try to do that to you because nobody else cares about what they're talking about. And you shouldn't either. If it's not on the solution, then it's worthless. It's worthless conversation. If they're not trying to better themselves and get out of the pettiness and talking about making moves, then why are you entertaining that? Okay? You don't need to entertain something that's not beneficial. And this is how a lot of people think. And that's why their lives keep improving, because they only focus on things that are beneficial. If you stop focusing on stuff that's not beneficial, your life too will improve, even if it's friends who want to dump on you. Don't let them do that to you. All celebrities have haters. Good for them. Yeah, I know they do. But I don't consider myself a celebrity. I mean, So I just consider myself a normal person. Shoot. And, you have I watch a lot of people who have larger platforms than me. Just the big million subscriber people, and half of those people don't even read their comments or talk to their subscribers. They just get in and get out. I think it's personable when I go live and talk to you guys. Because I think I'm a real person. Hmm. I'm a real girl. I'm a real person. So, I act like one. I don't try to act like I'm something that I'm not. Right. If I had to fake my lifestyle, it would get tiring. So I don't fake it. I could fake it. Actually, I'd be like, I could have a whole fake setup for you guys. I could, but I don't want to do that. I hate faking like when I just want to talk. I'm not supposed to be like everybody else. Ooh, cha-ching, there goes all my money. Thank you, Jessica. Where do I go in Houston to meet a man with money? I'm new to the area. Anywhere where there's a lot of money. I say the gallery area is a good place for a single person. Downtown when the clubs reopen. But right now, everything is on quarantine. So just go to the Walmarts, Targets, and um, drugstores in the rich areas. Like River Oaks. That's where the old money is. Uh, Uptown Park. I don't know if there's a Walmart over there. Galleria area, y'all. Come on. That's where the money is. You go to the outskirts, the suburbs, and as well, but most of those people are probably gonna be married. If you're not looking for if you're looking for somebody married, you head out to the suburbs. Okay. Most single people live in the city. Okay. They don't live in the suburbs. They move out here when they get married and have kids and stuff. So I know that's when I moved to the suburbs. Oh no! Me and James used to live in a high rise in the Galleria area. Our view used to be like the city skyline. It's like all extra. Then we lived in one downtown too before that. How long do you think quarantine will last? Probably another couple of weeks. I think people are ready for summer. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you, Firepower Sprinkle Sprinkle. So, I feel that most people are going to be like, it's hot. It's summertime. I want to go to the beach. I want to go on vacation. I got to go on my cruise. I'm getting out of here. I don't care about no corona. If I die, I die. That's what they're going to start saying. You can only keep kids locked up for so long. Okay. Before people just stop caring. I'm like, well, if I die, I die. Oh, well, corona. It's corona time. I think that's the attitude that's going to create. Because, like, if y'all watched my vlog from my latest one, that's what I was talking about. So y'all can go check that out. Check that vlog out, baby. Vlogs take a lot of time. It's easy to just get up here and talk and blah 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 blah. But vlogs, you have to be extra um, aware. You have to edit. You gotta put timers and music and all that kind of stuff. You want to make it decent. And so, I'm doing a little test to see if the vlogs get many views. If they don't get a certain amount of views, I'm not really going to continue them because they're like a lot of time and energy, and I can get way more if I just go live. So if the vlogs don't really do well, then I'll probably just maybe do one once a month or something like that, instead of like maybe once a week. So just a little experiment that I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Movie Married in a Year by the Millionaire Matchmaker. Oh, is that a movie? Okay. Of course, you can cook for your girl. What? Y'all must be talking to each other. You love the vlogs. Oh, thank you. If you love the vlogs, thank you. I appreciate you guys for watching them. Like I said, they'll get better once quarantine is up because y'all know I can't go too many places or do too much. It's boring. So you look like a fairy. Oh, thank you. I am a fairy. I'm a fairy godmother. Trying to teach you how to get this bag. Girl, show up to the ball, look good, look better than all the chicks up in there. Thank you, 123 Creations. I went to Kenya on my birthday and I met a traditional man that shares the same values as me. What are your thoughts on international marriages men are already doing? If he got money, I'm all for it, baby. Look, I don't care where he's from, he got money. Do you have access to his money? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Congratulations on meeting someone that has your same values. As long as he can provide for you, I don't see anything wrong with international marriages. You can get dual citizenship. Okay. Make sure he don't want you just for your citizenship, though. Get married there. I don't know. A lot of people get tricked, so be careful. Hopefully, it's genuine. Just be careful, because I actually went to a wedding reception of someone who was tricked. Oh, you just wanted me for your citizenship? Duh. I don't see. Make sure it's real. Okay, you want to get married? Good. Well, congratulations. Um, so y'all can tell me like what kind of blogs do y'all want to see? Because like while y'all got me here, there's only so much I can do in a quarantine. I got some more coming. I already have like 3 of them that's already kind of recorded. It's just I gotta edit them and all that kind of stuff. That's what takes the time, and it's taking a lot of my time. And so I might just do once a month vlog if I don't get you know the type of views that are worth that effort on those. Okay. Um, I'm also gonna do them on my other channel too. So I can't go shop at the quarantine. Where y'all want me to go shop at Walmart, Target, online. Y'all, my closet, I gotta give clothes away before I can buy some new ones. It's too full, which I need to do anyway. Goodwill is closed. I can't donate it to Goodwill like I normally do. I just go drop it off because they're closed. Dude, pick Misha and Dusty in quarantine skits. Girl, sad, right? I don't even want to think about that. That might really be someone's life. Right? They be like, oh, that's me. I feel bad now. So I don't want to really target anyone's real life situation. They might go on Chapstick Alley and start a new vlog or um right. They be like, oh, I don't like her. She just described my entire life. Look up. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sure, you may not think you're a celebrity, but you're definitely royalty, mother. Oh, thank you. I'm royal. I appreciate that. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Well, I never really take that seriously when people call me that. It's like, I mean, I know deep down inside. Ooh, I should have worn the glove. Deep down inside, it's like, yeah, I have high confidence, and people compliment me a lot and say nice things, and I'm really grateful and thankful, and I appreciate everybody, and I feel that, um, I hope y'all feel that way about yourselves too. Most importantly, not me, but I hope you feel that way about yourself first and foremost. And if you don't, you need to. So that's kind of what I feel when people tell me stuff like that. I said, well, I hope you feel that same way about you too. You know, I feel that when I get compliments from ladies, I hope that they feel the same way about themselves. Okay, because you should. And if you don't, you need to. Or start doing it. Thank you, Carmen Beach. Your new book helped me to jumpstart my business venture. Coming soon. Oh, thank you for buying that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, my new book, How to Do What You Love. This books of ideas, quick ways to start business with a little bit of nothing online. You know, it gives you like ideas, websites, sources, things like that. It's very simple, quick, and easy for anybody to understand, and not very long. So you won't have to sit there and read before you can start. Thank you, Tyra. Sugar Daddy spent $12,000 on me so far since February. I'm a phone sales operator. Girl, get your money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's really good. She's like 12,000, girl. What you? He gonna try to marry you. Okay, so this is my look for the. Oh, I forgot to put lipstick on. Duh. Okay, should I do a pink? I have this NARS, little baby NARS, and I can't even read that. American Woman, American Woman, stay away from me. Or, I don't want to do that nude color. I think I'm going to do bars. Let me get some water. Pink. Okay, I'm going to do pink. I don't even need this liner then because it's nude. I'm going to line. I'm just going to go on my outer with this, like a little wish. I am from Houston, Texas. How you doing? Someone asked me where I was from. Houston, Texas, baby. The H-Town. Home of the Beyonce. Okay. There. Do I look innocent enough to take your wallets? I forgot to put on highlighter. Can I have some money, please? I don't have any. Oh. Oh, I need new tires on my car so I can drive to the store so I can get some food. Or I'm gonna starve to death. And my dog needs surgery. Yes, he needs surgery. He's not gonna make it. The surgery is so expensive. Could you help me? Y'all, I'm using my Level Up Cosmetics highlighter in Bohemian Goddess. All right, it shows better on this side because it's closer to the camera. Y'all know how I always be glowing. Okay. I don't want to overdo it because I didn't want to look like I'm glowing in the darkness. Okay. this good? Yeah, good enough. I need to put a little bit more glue right there because that's popping up. But other than that, I'm done. You see my spray. Hi, how are you? That was a bad face, wasn't it? I need to get my fan since I'm throwing so much shade and dry that off. There we go. Yeah, I have this tattoo on my chest. I got this after I was married, like years after. I got this on my 33rd birthday or 30th. I can't remember. One of them 30s. I got it on my birthday. And I also have a Michael Jackson tattoo that I also got on my birthday after I was married for several years. And he paid for the tattoos as my birthday gift, James. Yes. So, but I was tattooless for 30 something years. Mm-hmm. This is a dress, you guys. This is a long, bougie wrap dress that I got from Saks, Fifth Avenue, because I have to be extra bougie for those people who think I should be bougie every day, all day, and walk around looking like a queen or a princess and things like that. This is how I'm supposed to be every day. So I put on this dress for them so that they can be satisfied. Mm-hmm. Looks beautiful. Can we see it? You want to see all of this? Hold on. It's a wrap dress, so I gotta make sure it's wrapped before I stand up. James was like, "Is that a robe?" I'm like, no, it's a wrap dress. Make sure it's appropriate before I stand up. Because y'all can't see some stuff. Hold on. It's kind of cute though. So here is the dress. It's very long. And that's me. I'm supposed to look like this on a daily basis. Back there. Thank you, Ether. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, girl. Where you been? You have the same necklace. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yeah, you been MIA. Where you been, girl? We missed you. Thank you. Booty shot. I got piercings and tattoos y'all have, and a faux hawk. Yeah, it depends on your target, right? If you own a tattoo shop, you might be in business, girl. You might can pull you a tattoo shop owner. Hey. So this is my book. I hope that you enjoyed it. I usually do like a liner, but today I thought I would go more innocent looking. Didn't do the cat eye today. What do y'all think? Does it make me look older, younger, more innocent? Because I know that liner makes you look like a little villain. The villain that many people think that I am. I have news for you guys. I'm the hero and the villain. Plot twist. I'm the villain to some and the hero to others. How you doing? Right. Mm-hmm. I look more innocent. Thank you. Opinion on Sierra and Wilson. Girl, that's a tongue twister. I think they're cool. I mean, I don't really compare myself to celebrities. I know celebrities do things for totally different reasons than normal people do. So I try not to focus on their relationships because they're not real relationships that everyday people have. So there's no use to kind of study them for any type of relationship advice because it's not the same. So, if unless you are a celebrity yourself and you are dating a celebrity, then, anything that they're doing is not going to help you at all. The only thing that I saw that she did that I agree with is, after she got her bag, after she leveled up, she kind of toned it down and kind of did what she wanted to do with her hair, her style, her clothing. And, she already had kids and got the bag. So I kind of feel like that a lot of women who are, still trying to get married and get a bag, they have to play the game and play the role until they get it. Then they can do whatever they want. They can wear their hair whatever way they want. They can dress however they want. They can do whatever they want because now they got the bag. So a lot of people don't realize that once you get the bag, you're free. So just understand. I don't say things to make people upset or to feel some type of way about themselves. I say things because it's going to help them get the bag. Okay, because I know a lot of people are saying, "Well, why can't I look like this and why can't I do this?" And you can, but it's not going to be. You're going to see a lot of people pass you by and get what they get faster with less effort because they choose to, do what it takes to get the bag and then go back to what they were doing before after they get the bag. It's just a shortcut. It's just a faster way. It's just a way to compete and get in and get in and, be done with it. Right. Um, I really love your personality. You're very inspirational, but keep up the good work. Don't change for anyone. Girl, I'm not gonna change. Thank you, Isis. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's the only thing I'm gonna change is my clothes. How you doing? Um, yeah, people can't really affect me to change what I do because I don't know them. They don't contribute to anything that is beneficial to me. So any negative things I don't really pay attention to because I already know uh, that they're not really upset at me. They're mad at themselves. So I don't take it personally. Um, and I was talking earlier. Um, I teach my kids the same thing. If people talk about you, if they talk about your friends or your parents, it's because they don't feel complete or happy with themselves. Um, and so I try to teach them that so they don't take stuff personally either, and they can get ahead faster in life. Hey, you joined 2 years ago. Welcome. Hmm. You said Rihanna would emasculate any man, including her future son. I said what I said. Well, Rihanna probably won't get married. She's too rich and she's too pretty. You know, she probably doesn't want to get married. Most Pisces, even if you look at Erica Badu, she just wanted what she wanted at the time and then she moved on. It's kind of like once you get what you want, you're not concerned about the other stuff anymore. It's like, okay, I got my bag in, I'm gonna do what I want to do now. If I want all the people, like she could have anybody. All she got to do is put the word out. I want him, and he's coming. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't need to go get married. So she got Drake, Chris Brown still thinks about her. Drake still think about her. The billionaire, I'm sure, still thinks about her. I mean, what's the point of getting married when you can have anybody you want and you're rich? Some people just don't need to get married. And if she's anything like me, if she's a Pisces, she don't really need another person to feel complete. You know, she might have a kid by somebody, but I doubt she'll keep a husband very long. And not saying that she can't, it's that she probably doesn't want to, right? Um, is she an Aquarius? I thought she was a Pisces. Maybe she's on the cusp. Hmm. Yeah, I think she is Pisces. Anyway, mm, okay, so we got it clear. She is a Pisces. I thought she was. I thought her birthday was the Pisces time. Yeah. He My thoughts on getting a breast augmentation. If that's what you want, and if that's what's gonna make you feel good about yourself, then go do it. You know, I never tell any people don't do that or do that. I say whatever makes you feel good about yourself. Then if you want it, then do it. No, I would never say, oh, be happy with what you already have. And if that's what's going to get you a bag, if that's what you really want in life, then why don't you just go do it? I don't, if it was my daughter asking me, I'd be like, well, if that's really what you want, I would give her all the information, the dangers, and this and that, and let her make her own decision. But I would definitely only make decisions based on if that is what's going to benefit me and make me happy. Yeah, I'm drinking water, darling. Good old fashioned water. I don't drink alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol last year. Mhm. Right. So, yeah, I stopped drinking alcohol last year. So it's only water for me, or tea, or coffee, or something like that. Not even wine, baby. You know, I have too much to do, too much to live for. Gotta stay cute. Got lots of plans for my future. Trying to stay as healthy and youthful as possible. Yeah, so thank you. You know, I don't really need to drink anymore. I have everything that I ever wanted in my life. You know, I think people drink to escape, to feel good about something, to feel happy, but I already feel that way. Like I don't need alcohol anymore. I liked alcohol when I was young because it was fun. I was partying, but I don't need to escape. I don't need to feel numb for any reason uh, because I'm already everything in my life is how I want it. So I don't really have a reason to drink. Drinking would just slow me down and make me tired and sleepy and groggy and dehydrated and stuff. So I really don't. I don't crave it. I don't need it. I don't even want it. My 6-year-old daughter just saw what I was watching on YouTube and she asked me if you are a real princess. Ha ha ha, you look beautiful. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yes, tell her I'm Shira, the princess of power. Y'all know that cartoon. Shira. Da, da, da. Thank you. Tell her thank you. I'm sure she's a little princess too. Yeah, I can actually look like a princess every day if I wanted to. But I don't want to look like a princess every day because then I'll be expected to act like a princess every day. And sometimes I need to say things that princesses can't say, or that people that look like me shouldn't be saying, that look like this aesthetic. I look like a nice, respectable young woman who agrees with everything and wants the best for everybody. And well, I do want the best for everybody, but I want to also be able to say certain things and not have to fit a persona. So, but I have many hats. I could be a witch, a princess. I could be a boho chick. I could be what else have I dressed? I could be a goth. Girl, I could be everything. What you want? Tomorrow, who would look? I could be an e-girl. I got some color wigs up in there. But today I'm a princess, so Mhm. And I think that's one of the things in my life that I love the most is that I could be who I want to be every day. I could be a different person. I could have a different look every day. I can get up and put on whatever I want without worrying about it. So that also is fun because it lets you express yourself creatively. You said you are not 40. I am 41, baby. I just had a birthday in March. So I'm 41. And there are people that are my age that look way younger than me, and then there's people my age that look way older than me. I try to look the best I can look, and that's all I can do. Mhm. And y'all, like, when I talk, I have like, when I do my muscle like this, it's because when I talk, I don't like open my mouth all the way like this. And so I try to talk like this with my lips like this because I don't know why. I just, I guess I have to start practicing pronouncing more. Maybe that's why I'm not wrinkled because I don't open my mouth a lot. See, this, as soon as I stop, it goes away. It's like I don't talk a lot. So maybe you ever, when you see people that pronounce every word like this and all that, they like have all this stuff right here. So maybe when I don't talk, hmm, it's just a habit that I have. I'll have to work on that. I'll have to do like this and just relax. Sometimes when I'm talking, I get like excited. I get excited and I'm like, oh, and, and like it tenses up here. But I need to practice just being extra calm and talking that ASMR voice, and then that won't happen. And so I just have to be less stressed. So when I'm excited, when I'm talking about something, I just talk like this. Someone said Botox. No, I can't get Botox. I'm afraid of Botox. He, I need to do more ASMR videos. Mhm. I tried that, but then I have some people that don't even know what that is. What are you doing? Why are you whispering? Why are you talking like that? Why are you tapping that thing? I'm like, oh my God. Why don't you just look up ASMR? I did start to do more ASMR, but people got on my nerves. What you doing? Because I would go live and do it. And I'm like, Lord, help me. That's it. This is ASMR in giant letters. What's ASMR? That is. So, I'm like, why are you whispering? Like, why are you whispering? They're typing in, why are you whispering? So if I do it, I can't go live and do it. Definitely. People are crazy. Hmm. Nah, I already have an ASMR channel. It's pretty old though. And you start doing newer videos. I haven't done videos in forever. Um, I don't like ASMR. It actually bothers me. I know it bothers a lot of people. Right. How did you get rid of the dimple on my forehead? I lost weight. It's actually still there. When my head was fat, dimples are more pronounced. You see? It's still there if I want it. If I gain weight, if I get a lot of water weight, it'll pop back up. It's just a lot of people think I had plastic surgery. Oh, I just lost weight. My face was very puffy. I hold a lot of water weight sometimes. And so when my face was like that, I mean, I had to have something in my forehead too. And so it just was plump. Mhm. It was plump, girl. Mhm. You thought I Botox it, girl? I'm afraid of Botox. No. No, because like it's still there. See, it's really still there. It's just my face ain't fat as fat as it used to be, so it is not pronounced as much. Right. But a lot of people ask me if I got Botox, plastic surgery, nose job. Nope, nope, nope. Because I've been live all the time. I never had time to heal from any of that stuff. Only thing I had done was lip injections a while ago, and you can see they're already wearing off. See, because they're dissolvable. But I've never had any of that stuff done because I've seen botched, and I've seen people have reactions to it. And so I'm not trying to do all that stuff. I'm trying to age naturally the best I can. Okay. Because I don't know what type of okay, here's my thing. I don't know what type of side effects that's going to have on me in the future with 5G, with coronavirus. I mean, look, all this stuff is happening, and I don't want to put extra chemicals and stuff in my body that might not agree with all this stuff that's going on. So I try to stay as natural as possible as far as anything I'm putting inside of my face, body, whatever, mouth. Um, you said it's botulism, right? It paralyzes the muscle or something, right? Yeah. hmm Why do many women want Kim K's face? Kim K wanted Kim K's face because she paid for that face, baby. She said she went to the plastic surgeon. Surgeon. She went to the plastic surgeon and wanted her own face. How you doing? Mm-mm, right. No one wanted her. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they did want her original face. I thought she looked good the way she was, but of course, when you get in front of the spotlight, when you get in front of the camera, and everybody's poking fun at you and saying stuff, and if you take stuff personally, or you think you could get more money if you change this thing and change that thing, then that's what people do. I mean, a lot of people have had plastic surgery because they think they're going to get more money. But mhm, why do you encourage to get tattoos after marriage? I don't encourage to get any tattoos. I just say I got my tattoos after marriage, and you don't know who you're going to meet. What if your husband or to be or future husband does not desire tattoos on a wife? And then you just get passed by. That could have been your potential. Then, if you already got tattoos, don't worry about it. But if you don't, and if you're looking for somebody, I would say get it afterwards because you never know. You never know what they prefer. So like I said, I don't know. I'll get it after. And you gonna accept it or not. It don't matter because I already got your bag, so I can do what I want. But beforehand, you know, think about it. Like I'm glad I didn't have my tattoo because it would be on my wedding picture. And it's not. You can always cover it up with makeup, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you see, and the reason why I did this video is to let people know that as many things as people could be doing, getting their own lives together, getting their bag, getting a man, getting solutions to all their many problems. A lot of people will sit and gossip about other people who they will never know, never meet, never have the opportunity to even be in their presence. It's kind of strange. Um, and so I feel that people don't understand why their life is the way it is. They need to realize that every choice and action that they make contributes to the horrible life that they continue to live. Mhm. Right. Um, mm, Kendall was way prettier. I don't care who's prettier. They all can afford plastic surgery to look like however they want to look. The Kardashians, nobody cares. They're good business women. They get their money. So I mean, cheers to them. Key to life, keep a bag coming. That's what Jay-Z said. Okay. If you don't have a bag coming or several bags coming, then what are you doing? If you don't love your life and enjoy what you do, you know, figure out how to do that. Y'all get my book, How to Do What You Love. It doesn't make sense to talk about other people and gossip about other people if you can't even live the life you desire. Right. um, so, everybody who hates or contributes to Chapstick Alley or whatnot, we already know y'all broke just by your actions. Actions speak louder than words. Any gossipers, anybody who is concerned about SheRaSeven on Christmas morning has to be broke or in the four-figure range. Okay. So I already know. So there's nothing that anyone can write on Chapstick Alley that could make me upset because I know that it's only coming from poverty mindset. And I actually feel sorry for people that were raised that way to think that way and don't have anything else better to do. So I can't even really be mad at them. All I can do is try to help them seek out more positive direction and people to conversate with about ideas and future endeavors versus what I'm doing. Okay. So, I can't be mad at people who don't know any better. I mean, you can't fault people who don't know any better. And that's why I really don't get upset because, like, what did their mothers teach them? Their mothers probably were gossipers too. They probably don't have the things that they want in life. So, instead of turning the anger outward to motivate them, they turn it inward and then, pick on other people to make themselves feel better. I already know it. It's psychology. People can pick you apart psychologically that easy. But, if you keep repeating it and keep doing it over and over, you never grow and get anywhere in life. So I just want to address that to help people to step out of that poverty thinking. Like people that talk about other people, they say only poverty minded people talk about other people. Rich people and wealthy people talk about ideas and what they're doing next and solutions and things like that. So anybody, any low level a poverty-minded thinker is usually, even if you have made it, even if you are successful, your mind can still be poverty mind. Okay. You can have money, but your mind can still be negative and you'll always lose or not have the type of life you want or never get anywhere on a higher level because your poverty mind has to change first. And that starts with not talking about, you know, what people are doing, but talking about what you want to be doing. Okay. I mean, think about it. The masses of people on the planet, they're not rich. And so the most popular shows that are geared towards minority people are what? Reality TV gossip shows like Housewives, Kardashians, you know, people where they're fighting and talking trash about each other. Those are geared towards you to keep you in a poverty mindset. That's why I'm watching. Thank you, Santa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What are some things that make you irritated and mad? A lot of things that make me, it's dumb people, people that can't learn from their mistakes and keep repeating them over and over and then try to blame someone else. So I think ignorance and people that are staying that way on purpose is kind of a pet peeve of mine that don't learn. My boyfriend been paying all the bills for 3 years, private school for daughter. I own my own tuition, cars, etc. How do I finally get the ring or just enjoy it as it is? Talk about insurance, tell him you need insurance, Vanessa. Sprinkle, sprinkle, then he'll marry you, get you on an insurance, girl. Or talk about, you know, your future and, you know, ask him if he's gonna be there. If he is, then he need to make a move or something, you know. I definitely would start talking about that. Ask him where he sees you guys in a year from now. If he don't say married, then you know what time it is. Time to realize that he's probably not rushing into marriage. I don't know how old he is. If he's still young, of course he's not going to rush into marriage. Hopefully he'll say married to you. Um, Juicy lover. Okay, first of all, your name is probably why they only want sex from you. And I know that's not your real name, but that's the vibe you probably are giving off, you know. Or they may not take you seriously as a wife. Do you have that take me serious look? Because a lot of men will entertain you, but they might not want you in their life permanently. Do you have that look? Do you have that? You can take me home to mother look. Do you have the ability to do that? Hmm. Are you going to fit into their world? Are they afraid that you won't? Right. So you got to make sure that you understand that aspect of dating. You date rich men or men with high positions or high society men or men who think they're high society, you got to fit that script too, or you'll just be used and thrown out. Um, that's ignorant. Alchemist TV Power Planet. Ignorant in MJ's voice. Yes, ignorant people are my pet peeve because it's the information is there, but they choose not to get it, or they choose not to believe it, or they choose not to seek it out. So, mhm. Mhm. What do I think about being a virtuous woman? It depends on what virtuous means to you. Okay, what does virtuous mean to you? Did you ever look up the definition? Let's look up virtuous so that we can get the true definition. Are you a virtuous woman? Virtuous. I know people think they know what it means, but there are several definitions for one word. So let's get the real definition. Virtuous, having or showing, having or showing. Thank you, Brianna. How to deal with jealousy. Girls, shake it off, sprinkle, sprinkle. From male coworkers, I don't compete with men. Be extra feminine around them, make them feel stupid for being jealous of an extra feminine one. That's what I would do, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Okay, so virtuous means having or showing. Okay, or showing. That means acting, pretending. Show, for show. Okay. Moral standards. She considered herself a very virtuous, no, she considered herself very virtuous because she neither drank nor smoked. So I'm virtuous because I don't drink or smoke. See, I consider, that means I think I'm virtuous because I don't drink or smoke. That doesn't mean, the archaic version means a chaste woman, a woman who does not sleep with other men, a virginal woman. Um, so there's several meanings. Well, you can always lie and say that you're a virtuous woman and act the part, and then you will be seen as virtuous. So I don't know. I think virtuous women can, choose to be virtuous if they want to. What do you think about Virgos? I think Michael Jackson is a Virgo, and I love Michael Jackson. Sprinkle, sprinkle. um, how you doing? Sprinkle, sprinkle. The average man has the ability to sleep with you even if they dislike or hate you. Um, the ability, they don't have the funds. Only if you don't have game, baby, and you don't have a goal. See, they can sleep with people with no goals and no standards, but they can't get people with standards and goals. It's a difference. The average person can come to you and try to talk you out of whatever you know, your pants or whatever, but they can't do that to somebody that knows the game. They can't be like, oh, you're so beautiful. I just want to be with you. You're the only one for me. Well, put your money where your mouth is. Let's prove it with some money, baby. Let's prove it with some investing. So it only works on some people, not all. Um, so anyway, when y'all see my vlog come out, I don't know if I'm gonna put it out still, but I might put it out. If it does well, then we'll see. But I'll be addressing the Chapstick Alley trolls and the Chapstick Alley trolls because they love me so much that they get up on Christmas morning to vlog about me. So I'll give them the attention that they can't get anywhere else. Maybe not. We'll see. This video might just be enough. They're gonna be mad. Thank you, Faza. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I went to 2 psychics. Both said the same thing. Will it come true? They said I will meet a very wealthy man. Girl, all psychics say that. You will meet a very wealthy man. You can meet, you know what? You probably meet very wealthy men every day. You just don't realize it because either they're old, married, short, in a wheelchair, on the phone. You don't know they're wealthy. So that could be true. Oh, Kenneth, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Kenneth, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hate is just the wind pushing back on your forward momentum. You will never know if moved if you didn't have any resistance. That's true. Look at there. Dropping some proverbs. Thank you, Kenneth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's very generous of you. You know, I always appreciate your sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, but I feel that that is so true. If you don't have hate, you can't be great. I just made a rhyme. You gotta keep pushing forward because I'll tell you all the truth. A lot of the hate has pushed me to get even more successful at what I do. Like instead of getting upset and angry and talking bad about them, I just got more motivated and maybe started another online business or made a good video that's getting lots of views or you know maybe even inspired other people and wrote a book or something like that. So I feel that a lot of people don't realize that their anger and hate only pushes people further up the ladder that they're looking down. No, that they're looking up at. Thank you, Kenneth. See, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, in order for other people to talk about you, they got to be lower than you. Because that's the only view that they have is you because they're at the bottom. But if you're climbing that ladder, you're not looking down. You're only looking up. So you don't see them. And so, that's what I think. And I think other people should let jealous people, haters, push them further up that ladder. Don't get mad. Give them more to hate on. And the more you give them the hate on, the further they get from you. And before you know it, you'll be way up here and you will never, you won't, their hate won't even register anymore. Because by the time you get up here, they'll be like, oh, I was a fan, I'm a fan of hers, go and then they'll go delete all the stuff that they were saying about you because now you are way up here and now you want to go change their username and come back and be good, which has happened several times to me. Thank you, Fazla, Sprinkle Sprinkle. What do you think about Anna Bay? I don't know who that is. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Um, I don't even know who that is. But if she, I have to look her up because like I said, I'm focused on me, my game, my money, my ladder, my. So I really don't know who it is. If she's good, then more power to her. But like I said, I'm more focused on my stuff. Let's see who that is. Okay. Oh, is she a YouTuber or something? Okay. Well, if anybody who's teaching women to better themselves, I'm all for that. I have nothing against anybody. I just feel that most people um, need to make sure that they're moving in a forward direction and not a backwards or a stuck direction. Right. Hmm. Oh, she's more into being a socialite. Well, y'all know that ain't me. It's like, hi, how are you? I'm a socialite too. I was a socialite in my 20s. I'm too old to be a socialite now because I don't like to be around a lot of people because they're ignorant and they bother me. So I really don't would not be able to be a socialite because I would like be the person that would like roll my eyes. And I would, you know what? Because I'm a Pisces. If I was a socialite, I would be the sarcastic socialite. I would be like, oh my goodness, someone passed me. Someone passed me the caviar. I'm just too fabulous to get it for myself. Now put it in my mouth. I'd be like, y'all done being bougie yet, kitty? I'm going to try to be extra today for you guys. So I can be like, so if you want to be a proper lady and a socialite, then you must talk like this. You must have all your manners. Yes, you should actually. She's right. You gotta have your manners. But I never wanted to be a socialite. I tried it. I tried it. I tried to hang around them people, but I couldn't. They was ignorant. They weren't woke, so I couldn't do it. When there's a socialite class of affluent people that have the same mentality as I do, then maybe I could work them circles, but no, can't work them dumb circles. Right. And it made you realize that you are not textbook classy. I agree with some of it, but every single thing sucks the life out. Girl, I don't want to be no robot. I don't want to be no Stepford wife. I only want to look like that, darling. I don't want to be a Stepford wife, baby. I'll pretend, like on the end of Stepford wives, I'll pretend to be a Stepford wife, but I'm not. Mhm. Yeah, you can look the part, but you can't, you can't really live that life. Then it's good for acting and for mingling and stuff like that and meeting people and whatnot. But I know a lot of people. I've met a lot of people. I've been around people that have married into wealthy circles like that. And there's so many rules, there's so many things they can and can't do. And people look down on them and judge them because, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, look, that's nice and all that, but I didn't sign up for this. Just give me that money. I don't need no social circle. I just want that money. Okay. So, some people like the social lifestyle. They like rubbing elbows with this person and that person. I don't care who that person or this person is. I don't care. I won't remember their name. So it don't matter to me. Is where's my money? Okay, that's what I'm about. Because I don't care who I know. I don't care who knows me. I just want to do what I want to do and be happy and look however I choose to look that day. If I want to be a Stepford wife today, I can do that. If I want to be boho, I can do that. If I want to look goth this day, I can do that. If I want to look crazy one day, I can do that and don't have to worry about getting kicked out of my social life, group or whatnot. Or do I have to vote a certain way? Do I even have to vote? Do I have to be a part of a political party? Do I have to come to your stupid fundraiser? Do I have to do all of that? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. So I don't ever want to be a socialite because um, I just want to be free and just give me that money. Okay. That's what I want to be. I'll take their money, but I don't want. I gotta stay home. I don't feel well. Bye. So right. But I do agree. If you're gonna run in those circles, then you must act accordingly. hmm I feel like if you can't live that life, like if you don't see yourself married, having kids, and raising them up in that type of environment and lifestyle, and having to do all those things, then don't do it because you'll get stuck in a life that you might be miserable in, and you might like. I think a lot of people realize that when when Meghan Markle was getting married and there was all these rules that she had to abide to be part of the royal family and all this kind of stuff. Like sometimes you just want to do what you want to do. You ain't got time for all them rules and stuff like that. So sometimes people can get a bag without having to do all that. Sometimes people have to do that first and then exit and do what they was gonna do in the first place, like Meghan Markle did. She's like, look, I'll pretend to be royal for a little while. Oh, y'all gonna hate on me? Well, bye, Felicia. I'm gonna take your prince, and we going to Bel Air. He gonna be the new Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Bye. So, she played the game and she did what she had to do. So I feel that. I feel like people can only pretend for so long until they're like, this is stupid. Y'all are dumb. I'm out. I'll act and pretend until my plan goes through. And right. What is my secret to losing weight? Drink water. I stopped drinking alcohol. I went plant based, which is like, pretty much vegan. And I don't drink, like I said, I don't drink alcohol. And I don't eat meat or dairy. That's it. And I don't overeat. I only eat until I have enough. Like I don't eat to get full. That's a good thing. But sometimes I'll gain a little water weight. Every woman goes through that. But other than that, being vegan helps me stay at you know, a lower weight. Mhm. Any secrets to gaining weight? Eat everything you see at night, late, before you go to bed. There you go. Eat lots of carbs at night before you go to bed. Thank you, Zone Auto. You like my nose? I appreciate that. It breathes very well. It's coronavirus free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Marcellus. Shira, I love you and I love what you teach. It's slowly but surely changing my life. It's my quarantined birthday. Oh, happy birthday, girl. I'm sorry you quarantined in your birthday, but even before the quarantine, some people just stay in their house for their birthday anyway. But thank you, and happy birthday, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hope you have a good one. Mm-hmm. Um, well done, ladies, ignoring the troll. Right. Thank y'all. Love y'all too. So, watch my vlogs if y'all want to see more vlogs because I'm only looking at the numbers of views to determine if I will do more. Um, just, doing my little research because my channel, if I'm gonna do vlogs, I need them to take the place of one of these videos, which gets lots of views. Um, so if the numbers aren't up, then I'll just do more lives and maybe a vlog every now and then. Right? Can I do some vegetarian cooking videos? I actually have one. It's on forbiddenknowledgetv.com. It's like spiritual version of Netflix, and it's run by Billy Carson. If y'all heard of him, so I actually have videos on there. They're more spiritual, and I got to do another one soon, talking about 5G or whatever, and I'm gonna have it on there. But like, yeah, mhm. I might do one in the vlog though. I might show a little something in the vlog. Okay. How do you get investors for your biz? Look cute. Tell them it's for something else. Be a sugar baby. Hi, I need help. I really need your help. My car note hasn't been paid in 3 months. My mortgage. Oh, there's your investment. You ain't got to pay it back. Yeah. No, but honestly, like if you're really trying to get investors, you know, Rihanna got a lot of people to invest in her Fenty by launching it herself first. I think she got the money from the sugar daddy dude, the billionaire. And then when Fenty took off, like a lot of other celebrities invested in her business, like Jay-Z and Beyonce and them. So I think by launching something that looks like it's going to be very successful and of something of the future, people will, and there's a high demand for it, people will invest quickly. So you have to have something high in demand and that looks of the future that is going to have a good high return and people will invest in it. They have to believe in your product. So Rihanna was, makeup for women of color, all colors, and had several shades that a lot of makeup companies don't carry for darker skin. So her makeup line took off because she catered to people that needed the product that she was giving. And then her Fenty Savage line for lingerie comes in all sizes, cute. You can order them online. It's cheaper than Victoria's Secret. So a lot of people invested in her business because they understood that not everybody's going to be able to go to the mall or go to Victoria's Secrets and pay a bunch of money for a bra that shouldn't cost that much anyway in all sizes. So who knows? Um, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I don't have anything against any other YouTubers that are helping women get to the best version of themselves. I don't have anything against anybody. So, if it helps you, it helps you. I can only give my perspective. I can only give what I feel, and know, and think. And other people are able to give what they feel, know, and think. That's why we're different people because people give different information. So whatever you got to do to be the best version of yourself, do it. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you for everything you do, Shira. Because of you, I've leveled up and been able to receive weekly deposits during the quarantine time. Love you. Go ahead, Alexandra. Get your money. Get your quarantine money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See, I feel that, in times like this, the quarantine, Alexandria, I'm going to use you for an example, has been able to secure the bag. So some people need this information. Some people need this information to have a bag and bills and money. Learning to be affluent and, walk around in social circles may not pay that rent, baby. May not get that bag, might not get them bills paid. But come on back over to SheRaSeven over here in the country and in Texas with a bathtub in the back, and she gonna teach you how to get that bag, baby. But when you're ready to mingle with the upper echelon, there's a time and place for that too. There's someone who can instruct you on how to do that as well. But when you need a bag during the quarantine and the corona, it's time to come back. Okay? So both can be helpful. Don't have to just watch one channel. YouTube is full of channels. Shoot. But y'all know where to come to get that quick bag. What are some affluent countries to live, girl? I don't know. Where do rich people live, girl? Y'all tell us. Ooh. America, the Middle East. Okay, that's where our billionaires be. How do I feel about the chapstick alley haters? I feel sorry for them. They mama didn't raise them right. I don't know. Like, I feel that they're just taking that out on me because they really feel bad about themselves. I don't know. I just now I also feel like when people are frustrated and they don't agree with what I say, it helps them get their anger and emotions out to talk about it. I'm not very emotionally driven by anger. Unless it's to push me up higher. But a lot of people can't control their emotions and they have to go and vent somewhere. They have to go and dump somewhere because my realness is just too real. Thank you, Antonia. The key to moving from theory to practical. Huh? The key to moving from theory to practical action, taking taking steps towards what you want for yourself, putting everything you see in your mind into an action. Like if you want, for example, to be in a socialite circle, to start hanging out in those places. Start trying to make friends over there. Make it reality. Thank you, RVRXO. I've improved my life and raised my femininity so much in the last 2 years by just consistently listening to the advice of your videos. Thank you. Ooh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for watching. Yay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you are one of the last YouTubers out here, hands down. You teach on so many levels. Oh, thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Carlos. I'm in NYC and it just started pouring in WO. It started raining. Better get you an umbrella, stay inside, don't breathe that air. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know that's fake clouds. Okay. Thank you, Carlos. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said only miserable women read Chapstick Alley. Girl, they need some chapstick. They don't even wear lipstick. I don't know why they on Lipstick Alley. They be wearing clear lip gloss and mascara. Girl, that's all you need. But I'm beautiful the way I am. I don't need no makeup. I don't need no foundation. I got good skin. So do I, darling. So do I. Girl, you don't need to put all that stuff on. If they don't like you how you are, then they don't really like you. Girl, they don't like you either way. Well, I'm not finna be fake and phony like all of that. I'm gonna get me a man one day. SheRaSeven don't know what she talking about. Because people try to holler at me all the time, holler, but are your bills paid? Do you still work? Okay. I don't care what people are telling you to get what they want out of you. I'm telling, what did you get out of them? That's what I'm asking. Thank you, Belle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for your advice, Shira. I'm more feminine and I'm seeing benefits every day. Feminine charm is powerful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, Belle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl. That is true. So, I always ask myself, these women are so mad and don't agree with what I teach, then why don't they have the life that they want? Thank you, Nuez, sprinkle, sprinkle. If they can get a man by staying the same and wearing bonnets to Walmart, then you know why are they upset? That's my question. If they're so confident in their method, why are they always worried about what their dusty is doing on a phone that they pay for? Okay, if they so worried. So that's what I think about when I see a lot of people like, oh, okay, well, they just mad at themselves and taking it out on me and my kids or whatever. So, I don't really care. I'm just glad I'm not them. That's all. I'm glad I'm not them. That's what I say. Ooh, thank goodness. What do I think about virginity? I think it's a good thing until um, you realize that it's holding you back and um, it becomes almost something that is not beneficial to you unless you're, one of the people that's like, oh, I need some money. Then you can get this honey. But if it's holding you back and if you have to tell the world about it, I don't think that it's something that is beneficial to you. Or you can not say anything about it at all and it's nobody's business because a man should invest in you and invest a lot of money in you before he even thinks about that. And he doesn't even have to know that you're a virgin. You know, that's voluntary information that people like to give out for some reason. Thank you, Venus. This guy I used to talk to just sent me 300 for no reason. I just feel like I had to thank you for something. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, he said, let me make this woman's day. Cause he know money talk. Um, you said Chapstick Alley scares you, girl. Girl, it scared me and to know that many pygmies is out there with that much free time. Um, eh, sure, this man in a Walmart was trying to talk to me with his mask on. Girl, get him a fedora hat and call him Michael Jackson. How you doing? I don't know what your teeth look like, sir. You know, people with bad teeth and messed up teeth, like, love this mask thing. Ooh, they can see what I look like. They can't see what's under here. I'm trying to get that number. Okay. Um, she, I was moving quick. I'm curious now about Chapstick Alley, but I can tell it's a waste of time. Girl, if you want to laugh and read some fake information, go ahead. I don't really care because, it just brings more people to my channel. Some people say nice things about me there. Some people take up for me. Some people fight for me in the comments, and I appreciate all them people that be fighting. I see them. I see them all. Actually, I don't really see them all. I saw it today, but I really don't check that um, at all. I just was trying to think of a good vlog topic, and I was like, what can I do on a vlog? Okay, Chapstick Alley. I'm always talking about them. Let me look. Let me check Chapstick Alley. So I feel like I see a lot of y'all taking up for me. I see a lot of y'all participating in the gossip as well. I see haters. I see crazy people. I see all type of people. I see people saying I'm an alien. It's crazy, but what I don't see is people promoting their business. I don't see people talking about, oh, I'm engaged. I don't see people talking about, oh, I got this bag. I don't see people talking about, oh, I don't have to work no more. I don't see any of that. All I do, all I see is people trying to figure out how much money I make or how much money James make and still not able to figure it out because they don't even, I mean, I don't know, but they still can't figure it out. And it doesn't matter. We make more than them. So I don't see what the point is. you know, right. Whatever y'all come up with, even if it's a low figure, it's probably more than what they make. The lowest figure that they came up with probably surpasses their income. So I don't know. Whatever, however they put it, whatever lies they make up, whatever numbers they create, it's way more than they're getting. Because people that even make that type of money have more to do than that. Okay. And it doesn't matter. You know what? Even if I made a lot of money, I wouldn't even tell y'all. I wouldn't tell y'all how much I made. I wouldn't tell people that because you know why? It's none of their business. They're not gonna get none of it. So why do they even know? That money is my children's money. That's my children's future. So y'all don't need to be concerned about it. Y'all need to worry about y'all children's future and what y'all gonna hand down to them. But when they graduate from high school and college and maybe can't find a job and they come back to you and they be like, hey mama, and you said, I ain't got nothing for you. I didn't save. Y'all know I don't save money. Y'all know all I do is sit on Chapstick Alley and gossip about SheRaSeven. Y'all get up out of here. Going on and apply for them benefits. Thank you, Carlos Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Shira, I'm a warehouse worker. How to make it? Oh, that's your other name. Okay, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to make your warehouse? Put some headphones in your ear. Put on your favorite music, sir, and listen to good music while you work. And I always just imagine what I'm going to do when I get off work, future plans, how I'm going to start my side business. So you could be using that time to think while you're working, you know, and it'll just seem like, okay, this is what I'm doing to get to the next level to start my own business or to do what I got to do. So I never think about work. I would think about plans for my future and what this is, this is just the way to get there. Thank you, Numi. How often do you speak to your mother? Um, what is normal? Whenever I think about it, like I'll text her, we'll talk on the phone, like probably once a week if nothing is like wrong. If we're talking about something, maybe more than that, but maybe at least once a week. Shoot, you don't have to stay on the phone forever, but thank you, Nuri Sprinkle Sprinkle. Nari, is that how you say it? Hello, Shira, looking cute as always. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. And not everybody has the same type of relationship with their mother or parents anyway. So I guess it depends on your own relationship. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah. So like your kids come to you, they might be grown. All they were taught in school was to work for other people, and now they can't find a job, or maybe they got in some trouble, whatever, whatever. You can't just hand them over a business. You can't just hand them over a stack and say, go start your business because, you were too busy worrying about what other people were doing instead of worrying about you, your future, your kids, and their endeavors. So I feel that most people should start thinking like this. You know, most people need to start thinking like this and not about who makes what type of money. If you ain't making no money at all, it doesn't really matter. So they're not going to give you their money. So, I feel like those people on Chapstick Alley who are worried about what type of lifestyle I live, how come I don't have luxury items? I do have luxury items. I drive a luxury car. I live in a nice house. I have, nice things. But what is that going to do for them? Is my question. What is it going to do for them? I know what it does for me. What is it going to do for them to see it? Is it going to motivate them to get up and do what they need to do? Is that what it is? Right. Y'all can watch rap videos for that. Y'all don't need me for that. Okay. Right. You said 99% of the women on Lipstick Alley are not married. Yeah, I know. That's why they got time to get up early on Christmas morning and blog about SheRaSeven, baby. Because they ain't married. Um, Thank you, Tanithia. Is that how you pronounce it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. Love you, girl. Oh, the real MVP. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, I think a lot of people realize that no matter what, if you're talking about people, if it's not anything beneficial to you, then you're wasting your breath, energy, and time. And you can't ever get that back. Just saying. Yeah. You know what? As much effort as someone would put in a blog, they could have written a real blog and gotten sponsorships. They could have gotten a following. They could have gotten people to pay to advertise on their page. They could have gotten all of that if they had written about something beneficial or something that people would want to read in a large community or whatever. But they focused on little old me, so money lost. We could have had a Patreon or something. Your own sister did not know I was a luxury. You had a luxury vehicle, and when she found out my lifestyle, she was being mean. Girl, I feel you on that. Um, I don't tell people when I get stuff. Like they just see it when they see it. Oh, you got a new car. Oh, why didn't you tell me, girl? Because that's a car. It's just a car to me. I ain't gonna drive no junk, or I'm not like, see, rich people. affluent people, as we should say, don't go out and tell people, "Oh, girl, I got me a new Benz." They just like show up and like, "Oh, you got a new car? Oh yeah, yeah, I got the new model." They're not calling everybody and their mama and putting it on Instagram. Unless they're trying to show it off because that's their career. Like rappers do that, but I'm saying like people that just go to the dealership and get a car, they're not all. Guess what, y'all? So I don't know. And I've had people come over my house several times and not even know I have a new car because it's in my garage closed and they never see it. And they're like, and this, I'm not talking about, I haven't recently gotten a new car, but when I did, that's how it went. Right. And a lot of people say, well, why don't you drive this? And why don't you? Because I don't go anywhere. Where am I going to drive it to? The grocery store? I'm going to get a Bentley to drive to the grocery store? Where am I going? Am I going to go out and floss in the town and put my shades on and open my window and turn my music up and drive around saying, "Ooh, look at my car"? For what? You know what I'm saying? What am I looking for? Who am I flossing to? Somebody that's going to be mad and try to steal it later, or somebody's going to be mad and hate? I mean, who am I showing this to? Why do I need to drive around in a Bentley? I'm a woman. That's more of a man's car. Why do I need to drive around? Like for me, what I'm going to the grocery store, the nail shop, to pick up my kids. Um, I don't need something like that. And now, if I was a socialite, if I had to hang around other people and say, "Oh, look what I've got. Oh, I'm better than you." Da, da, da. Yeah, I would floss on them. Yeah, I would have a very, very expensive car. But I don't even hang around people that care. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a waste of money when I can take the same amount of money and invest it and get paid over and over and over and over again. So to me, it's like I don't understand why people expect me to have like a Bentley or some type of super expensive vehicle. I'm not a man. I don't have to advertise my wealth. Men do that. I just advertise this, baby. This gotta look good, not my car, because this what got the car in the first place. How you do? Thank you, toy soldier chick, sprinkle sprinkle. So some of y'all walk driving around ugly in a nice car though. Okay, that car, I can understand men because men like cars. But if you are an ugly woman driving around in a nice car, then you can have that. I'd rather be cute driving around in a decent car or a luxury car that's not like a Bentley or you know the cost of a house. I'd rather have my looks and good credit and stacks of money and real estate and stocks. I'd rather have that. I So that's just my personal thing. I grew up with decent money. My sister had every type of car you could think of. I've got to drive, ride in it, whatever. So it's not like a huge deal to me. And I don't feel like flossing expensive cars in the suburbs with soccer moms is something that I would do. Okay. Um, you judge women by their have to attempt to drag others down to feel good about themselves, right? You said you're a proud, dusty chief. Good for you. At least you know thyself, right? So, and when I was younger, I actually, when I used to go out, hang out stuff, um, there were actually women who were upset because, they had the nice cars and designer clothes and they were all made up, but they was ugly. And they put all that effort into it. And then when I walk up in the place, none of it matters. Okay. So take care of yourself, work on yourself because all the cars and clothes don't mean a thing if you ugly or if you don't take care of yourself or if you know, don't try to look like something that is desirable. You know, get your money up and get your looks up. But remember, one outranks the other with women. It's the opposite for men, but not for women. Okay, so I'm about to go. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate all y'all. Thank you, Kenneth, for sprinkle me with that 100. Um, Thank you everybody who donated too. I know all of y'all who donated are being very generous right now, due to what's going on. And I really do appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the people that take up for me. I appreciate all the people that continue to watch me. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all don't get enough credit. So I just want to say thank y'all. Like y'all keep me coming up here so I can read all your success stories in the comments and like, go ahead, girl, get your money. I like hearing the good news because I feel that if I can help people get a better life and a way to get money, they can do what they want and be happier. When happier people exist in the world becomes a better place. Instead of a world of, people that are upset, stressed, and mad all the time. And that's not good. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. Someone said, I know you. We used to work in the strip club called Goosebumps in Atlanta together. Girl, Goosebumps. I have never been to Atlanta in my life, but if I did, if I have been to Atlanta and I was a stripper, I would never work at a club called Goosebumps. Okay? Just so you know, I have too much dignity for that. Sprinkle, sprinkle.